Welcome back, my YouTube friends and family, or if you're new here, welcome. This is Lindsay, and I am back with more daily work from home job leads for you. In today's video, I have quite a few work from home jobs to share with you that are in either like a data entry field or the information verification, where you double check information, you're entering that into the system, you're verifying that it's correct. So some of these might require you to use online tools to basically fact check, data check, make sure that information is correct, or occasionally pick up the phone and make an outbound phone call. We have a job that is hiring entry level. Of course, pay is going to reflect whether you have skills or entry level, but they are looking for someone entry level with really not a whole lot of experience. So hopefully we have a mixed bag, a little bit of something for everyone. I even have a part-time job in here for those of you looking for part-time jobs on the weekends, things like that. As always, if you need links to get to the jobs, Glassdoor pages, or timestamps for the video, that can all be found in the YouTube description box below the video. Now, first up, we have a company called News Revenue Hub. Normally, when I share job leads, I always at least try to do my own due diligence to at least fact check and make sure the company is a legitimate company and business, because I don't want your information to end up in the hands of scammers. However, I did want to share this job because it looks like a very good job. It is a part-time weekends only job. I know a lot of people are looking for that. This company, though, on their Glassdoor page, they do have a Glassdoor page. They don't have any reviews though, but in doing some Googling for News Revenue Hub, it looks like they have a LinkedIn page with almost 2,000 followers. It says they have 28 employees, so they're a smaller business. It looks like they kind of position themselves as a small nonprofit organization for public service journalism. They are registered with Charity Navigator as well. However, I couldn't find anything with the BBB on them, so just know that. But the News Revenue Hub is hiring a customer support specialist. This is remote, work from home. They're paying $30 an hour, and they're only looking for someone to work those weekends, to work about 8 to 10 hours per weekend. It does have the potential to increase, maybe to add weekday hours later on. But right now, this is going to start out as a weekend-only job. So if you have a full-time job and you're looking to just make a little bit of extra money, this one will be good for you. So I thought I'd share, but please always do your own research. But they are looking for somebody to basically use their customer service management system. Jira is what they use to kind of field and manage their customer support requests that are coming in. You're basically that first point of contact for their service desk during the weekends and holidays, just triaging and reassigning tickets to the internal subject matter experts when needed, translating those customer pain points into actionable data by documenting any tech bugs or user stories. So you are going to help them solve their tech issues and also contribute to existing documentation like FAQs or help documentation by rewriting it if it's unclear, adding details, correcting it, things like that. Now, they're looking for somebody who has at least 1 year of customer service experience and has some kind of experience with software as a service or software as a solution, somebody who's familiar with those online tools like Salesforce, MailChimp, and someone, of course, who has strong communication skills. Now, next up, we have the company MetaSource hiring. MetaSource has 157 reviews from past and current employees. They come in right in the middle as far as their score at 2.5 out of 5 stars. Some employees really love them while others don't like them. But they are hiring a fully remote verification specialist. So if you're interested in this position, please make sure you go read the reviews and see kind of what people's pain points are with this company. But they're really just looking for somebody to collect and verify, validate information that's presented by clients and customers by communicating with them in various different ways to verify the correct information. You're going to be verifying like employers or financial information for people. So you're re-verifying employment information, making sure what is on file is still correct and the person still works there, updating any employment information if they've changed jobs, and also working with financial institutions, just entering client information into the computer databases. And you'll order management of additional services like tax transcripts or occupancy verification verifications to verify like addresses of people and income through their tax transcripts. So you're just collecting and researching data. Only requires a high school diploma or GED and somebody who can read and interpret documents like company policies. You can kind of read between the lines. You have great comprehension skills. You can kind of write correspondences and experience with basically navigating around computers, different software systems like Microsoft Office, Word, things like that. You will have to pass a background check and drug screen for this one, but they are paying $17 to $18 an hour. Now, y'all, I'm going to say, when I first saw this job pop up, I had to do a little bit of extra research because I thought I was losing my mind for just a minute, just because of the name of the place. It is called the Gents Place. It is not a gentleman's club. I will just say that. They are hiring someone to do data entry for them, though. They have a 97 reviews on Glassdoor. They have a high employee satisfaction rating of 4.4 out of 5 stars. Now, the Gents Place is a place for gentlemen to go, but it is a luxury like salon and spa experience for men. So they offer like consultations, kind of like personal stylists to do your haircut, your skincare. They'll polish your shoes and do hand and foot repair treatments, shaving like the back of the neck. They have some kind of like hot oil wax treatments they do on men's back of the necks. So it is a complete like hair spa place. They are looking for somebody to do data entry. Now they're paying $26 to $34 an hour, which I thought was a little high for data entry. However, it is a luxury place, kind of almost like maybe their clientele is more upscale and affluent, but it is a remote work from home job. Now, please note up here, it says they prefer somebody who has an associate's degree, but down below when it says all of the requirements, it does not state that. But they are looking for somebody to do basic data entry, entering, updating, and maintaining accurate data into the system, just performing regular data checks on the data, making sure that its integrity is there, assisting with any data cleanup and migration projects. Migration projects would be like moving data from one system into a new computer system. Just generating reports and analyzing data is needed. So they probably keep a lot of data on their clients so that they can continue to market and upsell to them. And they're really just looking for somebody who has proven experience in data entry, strong attention to detail, who can navigate around them computer systems, great organizational skills, and great communication skills. Another place that is hiring for data entry and also has a relatively high employee and satisfaction rating is Staffing Solutions Organization. Now, this is going to be more of like a staffing agency. They work with different companies, making sure that they match the correct employees with the correct clients. They have 115 reviews with an overall rating of 4.1 out of 5 stars. And they are looking for someone to do virtual data entry. Now, this is specifically going to be working with the New York City or NYC Health Early Intervention Program. You're going to be working a lot with children and children's data. So you're going to be working under strict guidelines from various sources like paper documents, digital files, making sure that you keep them very confidential. But you're typing this child referral data into their eHub case management system from different sources like digital files, PDFs, where paper documents maybe have then been scanned in as a PDF. You're reviewing that entered documentation, making sure it's correct, has no errors against those documents. So you're just double checking to make sure you entered it correctly. Ensuring that the updates in the system are done timely and the correct formatting of all fields, maintaining clean and up-to-date database of all this child referral data. So you'll generate reports on time to time from the data entered, making sure that it is error-free, just doing that quality control on all of this child data. Of course, you've got to have great typing speed, great attention to detail, be able to navigate around those computer systems, Microsoft Word, great organizational skills, and somebody who has experience with like database management systems or database software systems. No college degree is needed for this. And down at the bottom, it says hiring max rate is $24 an hour. Now, if you're looking to get into a more entry-level position and you're looking maybe for healthcare, Baylor Scott and White Health is hiring. They have 4,500 reviews with an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.8 out of 5 stars. They are looking for an insurance verification specialist. This is remote for the United States. And so an insurance verification specialist basically verifies people's insurance and benefit information. It is 100% remote, and the pay range is going to vary. For their entry level, they have different levels of qualifications. For their entry level qualifications, pay is only $15.20 an hour, but that's because you basically have like no experience. If you do bring a little bit of experience to the table, they will give you the mid-range pay of about $19 an hour. But of course, the basis of the job is just performing that financial clearance for patients' accounts by verifying that their insurance eligibility and benefits. So making sure that they do have insurance. And then when you have different insurance plans, even though you have insurance, your insurance doesn't always cover all services. People have different levels of different insurance plans. So you'll have to verify with the insurance company the actual benefits and coverage they have. And if any prior authorizations need to be done with the insurance company before the patient is actually rendered services. So you're basically collecting all that information. Now, this can be done a lot of times online through like insurance online provider portals, but you might have to pick up the phone and make outbound phone calls to the insurance company from time to time. You're just completing all of the payer insurance forms related to notifications, authorizations, coordinating any documentation from the physicians or payers for authorization needs. So like if you need to submit an authorization request, a lot of times that can be done online through the insurance company's website, but you do have to provide like medical records or maybe a letter from the doctor, things like that. So you're just basically organizing all the information where the insurance company is concerned. Now, it does say they prefer somebody who has 1 year of healthcare experience or customer service experience. Now, most of us have at least 1 year of some kind of customer service experience, but that's preferred. No experience is actually required. You do have to be able to meet performance standards of productivity and accuracy. Now, they will train you, so they'll give you time to learn before you have to be up to those standards. But you have to have the ability to understand insurance guidelines. So you have to be able to have good listening skills, good communication skills, and good like reading comprehension, because you'll have to read a lot of the insurance company's policies. And of course, you've got to be able to have an empathetic view and kind of be empathetic with the patients. If they're being seen by a doctor, they're probably not feeling well, they're sick, things like that. Of course, great data entry skills. Only a high school diploma or GED is needed, though no college degree. If you're looking to be more kind of like in the financial field or have a financial background, MoneyGram International is hiring. They have 857 reviews with an overall rating of 3.7 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a cross-functional financial specialist. It does say this position's based in the United States. You do have to reside in the United States. They're not hiring outside of the country at this time. But they're really looking for somebody to be part of their global operations team where their financial products are concerned, kind of like being the go-between or the liaison between the bank primary adjustment and different financial institutions. So you're going to research, analyze, and resolve item exceptions from customers and departments within their established levels, maintaining proper documentation on cases, just auditing things, monitoring all like financial cases, making telephone calls, emails, chat. You're going to have to communicate with different customers and financial institutions. Trying to resolve problematic issues or high dollar adjustment items. So you're going to reconcile and analyze complex accounts. So this has got to do a lot with basically kind of like accounting, using their general ledger, bank statements, settlement files, making sure that you try to minimize the financial risk to MoneyGram so that MoneyGram doesn't have a lot of their transactions written off or reversed or whatever and lose money. So you're really monitoring all the incoming and outgoing bank files, validating the item count, dollar value with the charge, because MoneyGram, kind of what they do is people can use them. They're kind of like a Western Union. People use them to send and receive money all the time. So you've got to verify that those transactions are clearing or are legit, and MoneyGram is collecting their information from the bank that they're supposed to be collecting. only requires a high school diploma or GED. They do want somebody who has 4 to 6 years experience with a background in kind of some kind of financial experience. Maybe it's banking, maybe you've been a bank teller, some kind of financials there. So great communication skills, great time management skills. You've really got to be able to make decisions, so have good judgment skills. And they're looking for someone who's kind of analytical, can kind of run reporting and look at the data and figure out the story that the data is telling. Now, pay is listed kind of all the way down at the bottom. It's anywhere from $26 an hour up to $28 an hour. If you've made it to the end of this video, I owe you a huge thank you so much for watching and supporting me. I hope everyone has a fabulous day, and I'll be back really soon with more work from home job leads just for you.